Hello, everyone. It's that time again.
It's the time of year you all been waiting for.
True Baka Gaijin Elite will know of our annual Game Awards bet. And while we're not going to commit to announcement predictions yet, they did just unveil the 2022 Game Award nominees, which means we can give our take on not who we want to win, but who we think will win. These count for 1 point in the bet each.
All right. So I assume you have a spreadsheet open, putting everything down.
Indeed.
All right.
We're going to start at the very top of the list and work our way down. First up, Game of the Year. Kind of jumping the gun. I wish it wasn't arranged like this, but I'm not starting with like best esports star, so
You can start at the bottom and work your way up.
you really want to start with what's at the bottom? Hold on, what's the bottom? Best esports event?
I mean, we can start small and work our way to the big one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, Kevin. What's the best?
Come on, you don't want to blow your load right at the beginning.
What's the best esports event, Kevin? Is it going to be EVO 2022, the 2022 League of Legends World Championship, the PGL Major Antwerp 2022, the 2022 Mid-Season Invitational, that's Dota, and Valorant Champions 2022?
I think it's probably going to be between the Dota mid-seasonal and Evo. I'm probably going to go with Evo on that one.
You wouldn't know this, but the Invitational was not well received this year, so I don't think...
was it?
No, I don't think it'll
That's
be
unfortunate.
Be that one. What is PGL? Do you know what the PGL Major Antwerp is?
You know what? I can do a quick search on that one. PGL
Yep.
Major Antwerp 2022. That is Counter-Strike.
Ah, okay.
That one's CS:GO.
Right. But okay, what will they pick for best esports event?
I think it's got to be Evo.
So that's your pick is Evo?
My pick is Evo. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to go. I'm gonna go with the Valorant Champions event.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. See, last year, I'm actually taking the esports categories very seriously this year because last year I got absolutely destroyed by the.
Yeah, taking him so seriously, he didn't even know the Invitational was a bust.
Just I mean, historically speaking.
All right.
But like.
Next, best esports coach. Will it be Andriy B1 Ad 3 Horodensky, Matthias Bizga Tarasconi, Eric Doombros Sandgren, Robert Robin Dahlstrom, or Go Score Dongbin?
I'm gonna go with the guy that I know the name of, and that would be Doombros.
I'm gonna go. I'll just for the sake of being different, I will go with Blade.
All right, fair enough.
I'm gonna write that down real quick.
All right.
So you went with Doombros, and I'm going.
Yes, I did.
With Blade.
Blade.
Best esports team. Will it be Dark Zero Esports of Apex Legends, FaZe Clan of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Gen G of League of Legends, LA Thieves of Call of Duty, and Loud from Valorant?
That's a good call. Let's see here. Let me see here. I'm gonna go with the Call of Duty one.
Okay, the LA Thieves.
LA Thieves.
That is a good name. I'll give them that.
It's a great name.
Yeah.
I like that name.
Yep. I will go with Dark Zero Esports because
that is also a good name.
My inner Chubio demands it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Best esports team. Eventually, we're gonna get to ones we actually know things about. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
But first, we got to go through best esports athlete. Will it be, and this is going to be a pronunciation nightmare, but I'll try my best. Will it be Jong Chovi Jihoon, Lee Faker Sang-hyuk, Finn Kerrigan Anderson, Oleksandr Simple Kostylev, or Jacob Ye Whitaker?
I feel like it's between Faker and Simple. Because
Yeah.
I know both of them, and they are both really high-level players of their...
Yeah, I would absolutely go for Faker.
Yeah,
We can vote for the same guy. We can vote for the same guy. It's fine.
I was gonna say Faker.
Yeah, we're both voting for Faker. Yeah.
Yeah. I found you, Faker!
Well, then we'll be together, both in either in disappointment or jubilation.
Yeah, we'll be like, hey, we both got it, or damn it, it's Simple.
Alright, now for best esports game. Counter-Strike Global Offensive,
All right.
Dota 2, League of Legends, Rocket League, or Valorant.
My guess is Valorant, actually.
I will go with Counter-Strike.
Yeah. Counter-Strike is good, like, historically, and it has like, a very consistent esports scene, but I feel like Valorant has made a lot of leaps and bounds in terms of its visibility in the esports scene.
Yes, that's why I voted for its event, but for the purposes of mixing up the vote, I'll go with Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with Valorant on this one.
Alright, now for the real fucking categories.
Alright, fuck yeah.
Most anticipated game. Will it be Final Fantasy 16, Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Starfield, or Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom?
So last year I guessed Tears of the Kingdom, but that's before it actually had a name, and I think that was probably the big thing that was keeping it from winning this category last year.
Yeah.
The fact that we didn't actually know enough about it, like we didn't have a release date, we didn't have, you know, a title.
Yeah.
All we had was like 30 seconds of gameplay in a trailer. So I think now that we actually know more about it, we have a release date and a title, I think it's going to go to Tears of the Kingdom.
And a bitchin' key visual. Yes, I agree. I think it'll go to Tears of the Kingdom.
Absolutely.
Best adaptation. This could be interesting.
Okay.
Will it be Arcane, League of Legends, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, The Cuphead Show, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, or the Uncharted movie?
My heart wants to say Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and it really wants to say Cyberpunk
My
Edgerunners.
mouth is saying Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Honestly, I think it's gonna go to Arcane. Honestly.
I'll write that down as your vote. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So I would love it if Edgerunners won, but I think it's gonna go to Arcane.
You think Edgerunners is a lot more recent though?
It's more recent, and admittedly, some of these awards do have a recency bias, but I feel like Arcane made a much. I'm still gonna stick with Arcane.
Okay.
Just because I feel like it's a combination of factors of like, one, it has higher critical reception compared to Edgerunners. Both have really high critical reception.
Yeah.
But Arcane has higher critical reception. It's a longer show, and it's still ongoing.
Yeah.
Which I think also works to its benefit. And also, I think even more so than Edgerunners, Arcane has that whole it's accessible even if you aren't interested in the source material thing going on.
Edgerunners has that too.
It does, but I feel like Arcane made an even bigger impact because people who just absolutely fucking despise League of Legends are like, but Arcane is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's Arcane.
I would also say let's not underestimate the Sonic 2 because
True.
I feel like among the panelists it would probably be the most accessible thing that they've seen is, you know, a singular movie.
That is true. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 has a lot going for it. It's much closer to the games than the first movie, for one thing.
Yeah.
It was a theatrical movie, and it did very well at the box office. It was one of the highest grossing movies of this year. And critical reception for it was pretty damn solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I like the Cuphead show. I don't think it made enough of an impact to really be in the running here.
the Cuphead show is fun, but yeah, it kind of just happened. It was just kind of like
It's
a
still
cute show
happening. They're
based
still
on
they're still
on the
putting out
game.
new batches of it.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
yeah. But anyway, those are our votes for that. Time for best debut indie. For the best indie debut created by a new independent studio. Will this go to Neon White, Norco, Stray, Tunic, or Vampire Survivors?
I think it's gonna go to Stray.
Hold on, I gotta
Either
write that.
Either Tunic or Stray, but I think it's gonna be Stray.
All right, I will write down Stray for you. I I will also vote Stray on this one.
Okay. I feel like you and I have enough like differing opinions on some of these that like we can
Yeah.
we can have a good chunk of these be like we vote for the same thing. So
Yeah.
it's like it's a safe bet.
Content Creator of the Year. Sadly, we're not up for eligibility.
Ah, god. Yeah.
Once
yeah.
again,
We-
scorned by the man. Give us a call, Jeff. Just give us a call.
The media has once again shunned our work, our body of work.
Anyway, Content Creator of the Year. Will it be Carl Jacobs, Ludwig, Nibelion, Nobru, or QT Cinderella?
Okay, this one I think is probably going to go. Okay, so this one I'm going entirely off of a recency bias. Nibelion.
Yeah, I would as well.
Yeah, I think Nibelion's got this one pretty locked in. Just because he made such a big like impact by leaving Twitter and giving up on his whole.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't give it to him now, when will they?
Exactly. So like I feel like that alone means that like Nibelion's gonna walk away with this one. I actually did like peek at like I actually did see like the tweet for this earlier, and they just use his icon of just Mob from Mob Psycho 100.
Best.
So it just looks like Mob is up for best content creator.
Best multiplayer. Will it be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiverses, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge?
I would love for it to be Shredder's Revenge, but I think that's probably out.
Yeah.
It is very sad to me that Halo Infinite isn't here, but at the same time, I understand why it isn't.
Yeah.
I would say, let's see, Overwatch 2 had a really, really good, like, a rough launch, but it ended up getting a super high, the actual experience of getting into Overwatch 2 was rough,
Yeah.
but actually playing Overwatch 2 has proven to be a really good experience for a lot of people, so
Yeah.
it's gotten really good reviews in that regard. Modern Warfare 2, though, I've heard that one is really, really good, though.
Yeah. There's a surprise factor there to how much people enjoy that.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 has gotten, like, a lot of people say it's a good return to form for Call of Duty multiplayer, after the last few games over the last few years have kind of disappointed people. I'm gonna say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I am as well.
Yeah, if it weren't for that surprise factor of Modern Warfare 2 having so much positive reception from people, you know, who have been out of the loop for Call of Duty or have just been like they've been tired of Call of Duty for the last few years, like people going back into it and being like, this is really good, that alone kind of edges it out for me over Overwatch 2. If it weren't for that, Overwatch 2 would be the winner.
It's crazy how Splatoon 3 came out and now I see nobody talking about it anymore.
It had a really good launch window, but I think the biggest issue is, while it is a really good follow-up to Splatoon 2, I feel like a lot of people have the issue of it doesn't have enough major overarching changes
Yeah.
to really make it stand out as a sequel. It's got a lot of really good quality of life improvements, new weapons, new weapons, updated modes, new maps, but it really does feel like more so Splatoon 2.5 than Splatoon 3.
Also, being locked to a single platform is always going to be a hard chain to break in the multiplayer category.
Yeah, and another big issue with Splatoon 3 is that Nintendo's netcode does cause a lot of problems for people. I've seen a lot of people complain about the netcode issues with Splatoon 3, and I think that's really hampering it.
Multiverses could have a chance. Maybe.
It could, but I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, me neither. Best sports / racing.
Okay.
Will it be F1 22, FIFA 23, NBA 2K23, Gran Turismo 7, or Ollie Ollie World?
Forza Horizon... Wait, was Forza Horizon 5 last year or this year?
I don't know, and it's not on this list.
Oh my god, wow.
I feel like it must have been last year, because otherwise it would be here.
What are the options again? Because
F1 22 from Codemasters, FIFA 23, NBA 2K23, Gran Turismo 7, and Ollie Ollie World.
Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I'm going Gran Turismo.
I'm going Gran Turismo on that one.
Yeah. GT7, which is funny because it didn't make a huge splash, but I just feel like it probably is the most recognizable of these.
It's the most recognizable, and I feel like it has the most consistent quality output among the games here.
Yeah.
In terms of like the overall franchise.
Best simulation / strategy: Dune Spice Wars, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Total War Warhammer 3, 2 Point Campus, and Victoria 3.
That's... I'm gonna go with 2 Point Campus, actually.
Alright. Let me just write this down.
I've just heard a lot of really positive things about 2 Point Campus, so like I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm gonna go on Total War Warhammer 3 just for name recognition alone.
Name and brand recognition is a really big factor here, but I think 2 Point Campus has the potential to win this particular category just based on word of mouth alone.
Yeah, could be. Best family game: Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Nintendo Switch Sports, or Splatoon 3.
Kirby, absolutely Kirby.
I'm gonna throw my hat in for Lego Star Wars.
That's fair. I heard a lot of really good things about Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga.
Yeah.
People say it's like one of the best Lego games to come out in the last decade or so. But I actually did play Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and I adore that game. It's one of the best Kirby games out there. Top 5, if not top 3. It might be number 1.
Yeah.
So like, Forgotten Land is just so good, man. Like, I gotta rep my boy Kirby. Come on.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just thinking of this from the perspective of what is a game journalist most likely to play with their children?
That is a really good point. Kirby and the Forgotten Land does still have co-op.
No, I don't doubt that game journalists played Kirby. I'm just saying, what are they going to associate most?
Kids, yeah.
With family in this context.
Right.
That's fine. We're here to have different opinions.
I'm still gonna say it's Kirby though. Like I feel just Kirby's really strong here.
I agree. I do think it's a strong contender. I think it's the strongest other contender aside from. I think it's gonna be either Kirby or Lego Star Wars. I think the other three are not great in this kind. I guess it could be Switch Sports, but I feel like it just didn't make a huge splash.
That's another thing. Like Switch Sports was everything I've heard is like it's fine and it sold okay, but like the entire Nintendo Sports line of games is just like it has not gotten to the level of success that Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort had.
And they never will.
And they never will, honestly.
Yeah.
Because, like, that was lightning in a bottle.
Well, first
that
of all,
they managed to capture twice, but they can't do it a third time.
Well, first of all, you can't beat a pack-in game.
True. Very true.
Best fighting game. DNF Duel from Arc System Works, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R, The King of Fighters 15, Multiversus, or Sifu? What is Sifu doing here? Yes, I understand you fight in the game. That doesn't make it a fighting game. Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Sifu, just because it's the odd man out here.
I guess they were struggling for a 5th pick.
My vote is for King of Fighters. King of Fighters had a really, really good run in the competitive scene this year.
I don't feel particularly strongly about any of these candidates. I feel like it's literally anyone's game, except from Sifu. I feel like it's literally anyone's game here.
Yeah.
I will say, though, the one thing you have to count on is that Multiversus is free.
True, so more people had the opportunity to play it.
Yeah.
But I think the limitation of characters being locked behind microtransactions, and very grindy microtransactions, might I add, kind of causes a problem when you're talking about a fighting game. Because one of the biggest elements of a fighting game is having a large and varied roster of characters that control differently and uniquely from each other, but are still competitively viable. And I feel like not having all of your characters accessible at one time for multiverses is really going to bite it in the ass for this category. So I'm still sticking with King of Fighters.
I will also go with King of Fighters.
Yeah. Like, really, if it weren't for the fact that Multiverses just has a really, really bad monetization strategy, it would be doing a lot better here with us. But unfortunately, it just...
Yeah.
It ain't working out for it.
Best role-playing game.
Ooh, this is going to be an interesting one.
Is it going to be Elden Ring? Live Alive. Pokemon Legends Arceus.
I literally just told you how to say it, and you decided to go as far away from what I said as possible. Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome. Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, or Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Elden Ring.
I feel like Elden Ring is up for so many... I don't know if you've actually looked at the categories.
I mean, it's fucking Elden Ring. Of course it's up for a lot of categories.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's... Even then, like, the biggest competition that Elden Ring has here is probably Xenoblade.
Yeah.
And Xenoblade got great reviews, don't get me wrong, but, like, I don't know, I feel like Elden Ring had that wow factor that really carried it through the year. It is still a very popular game.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Elden Ring has both the initial launch buzz as well as longevity going for it here.
Let me scroll up and look through these again. I'm trying to see how many categories Elden Ring is up for. Because I can see them giving it to something else there if they think Elden Ring is going to win in a lot of other... Okay, so it's up for a lot of other things, but I don't think it's going to win a lot of some of the other things it's up for. So, yeah, I think I will agree here. I think it'll probably take this category, even though if we're being honest with ourselves, it should probably go to something else.
It probably should, but I think it's going to go to Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Like, Elden Ring is one of the best, one of the most highly acclaimed games of the year, so.
It may even win Game of the Year. We'll find out.
It could.
But I don't want to spoil it, though. Best Action Adventure. Will it be A Plague Tale Requiem, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, or Tunic?
Please, God, not Horizon Forbidden West. For the love of God, no.
Kevin, if there's one Sony game that's going to sweep, I don't think it's going to be that one.
No, fuck no. Though I did find a really funny tweet on Twitter earlier that said, let's see, Horizon Forbidden West is not a real video game. You cannot name a single person who has played that game. It never existed. Anyone who says otherwise is a flesh homunculus, and you have to kill them. People, you have to.
But anyway, Plague Tale Requiem, Ragnarok, Forbidden West, Stray, or Tunic.
I feel like Plague Tale's a strong contender here, but I feel it's got to go to God of War. The thing is, God of War could win. Like, I'm pretty sure it's nominated for Game of the Year. It has to be.
Yeah.
So, it's entirely possible that it wins this category and Game of the Year.
Yeah, I'm looking at the nominations. We could be looking at a Ragnarok sweep similar to The Last of Us Part 2.
Honestly, I'd take a Ragnarok.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would. I would as well. But, there's a category later. I'm gonna go with Ragnarok here because while I think Tunic has a chance, Tunic's also in another category that Ragnarok isn't in that I think it's more likely to win.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with God of War here.
Okay. Yeah, God of War.
Right. Let's write that down.
I'm very glad that I actually haven't heard any nominations for The Last of Us Part 1 yet.
Well, we're getting to the real stuff, so.
Okay.
Best action game, not to be confused with action adventure. This is action game. Best action game.
Like just pure action.
For the best game in the action genre, focused primarily on combat, is it going to be Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, or TMNT Shredder's Revenge?
Oh boy.
If it wasn't for the bullshit surrounding it, I might say Bayonetta 3, but at this point, I don't think so.
The bigger issue with Bayonetta 3 is that while it is a really good game and a lot of people really liked it, it kind of lacks a lot of the wow factor that Bayonetta 1 and 2 had for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, even if it didn't have the, I feel like even if Bayonetta 3 didn't have the fucking voice actress
scandal
bullshit scandal surrounding it, then like I still don't think I would have won.
I'm also thinking to myself, what if there's anything recently game journalists that they've fallen through the cracks and they just haven't gotten the chance to play yet? It's probably this game.
Yeah. So like, which one are you going for?
Of these, I'm gonna go with Modern Warfare 2.
What are the other nominees?
Hold
like,
on.
there's one I'm like just like blanking on.
Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, and TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
Honestly, just as like a curveball, I'm gonna go with Sifu.
It
I
could
feel like Sifu fits this category better than fighting game.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
So I'm gonna go with Sifu.
All right, I'll write that down. Best virtual reality / augmented reality. Playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. Will it be After the Fall, Among Us VR, which I didn't even know was a thing, Bone Lab, Moss Book 2, or Red Matter 2? Now, people from what
Among Us.
People from what I've heard were not big on the full release of Bone Lab.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Moss Book 2 because it's a very approachable adventure game with a cute mouse. Yeah. And people like the first one, so.
Yeah. I'm going with Among Us VR because, from what I understand, a lot of people really like it as an updated version of traditional Among Us. Apparently, playing Among Us in VR adds a really good extra layer to the experience.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Among Us VR.
Time for innovation and accessibility. Now, the annoying thing about this category is that they never tell us why these were nominated. So we just have to guess. Will it be As Dusk Falls, God of War Ragnarok, Return to Monkey Island, The Last of Us Part 1, or The Quarry? And since we don't know what the fuck they're being nominated for in this regard, we're just throwing darts at a wall.
Dart at a wall, fucking, Monkey Island.
Dart at a wall. I'm gonna go with Last of Us Part 1. Not because I wanted to, but because I feel like they're gonna give it something.
This is the consolation prize.
Yeah. I think it's the only thing it's nominated for, but...
Which is a terrible thing to say about the fucking innovation and accessibility category, because that's a big thing that games suffer with, is accessibility.
Sure.
So, like, it's a little sad that this is the consolation prize for The Last of Us, but, like...
But it could be.
Fair. But
Best...
I'm still gonna say Monkey Island.
Alright. Best Community Support. Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, or No Man's Sky?
Final Fantasy XIV. I'm gonna say Final Fantasy XIV. I think that just had a really strong year for, like, community support.
Okay, so I want to be clear, this is not best ongoing, this is best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity, and game updates / patches. Yeah,
and I'm still gonna say it's probably Final Fantasy XIV.
I'm gonna diverge. I'm gonna say Destiny 2.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's just the train that keeps going. And goddamn it, I accidentally clicked the tab and it went to the top. Goddamn it. All right, I'm gonna write that down.
Go back down.
Okay. And then I'm gonna write Destiny 2. Best mobile game. Will it be Apex Legends Mobile, Diablo Immortal, Genshin Impact, Marvel Snap, or Tower of Fantasy?
It's got to be between Apex Mobile and Genshin.
I'm going with Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap has been a surprise hit for a lot of people.
Has it now?
Yeah, Marvel Snap is apparently a really fun card game that isn't too predatory.
That's impressive considering that this is a Disney IP.
Yeah. I'm going with Marvel Snap. Plus, it has recency. It just came out a while ago.
I think Genshin actually won this last year, so I think just because it has that already in the bag, I'm going to go with Apex Legends Mobile.
Okay.
Because I've heard that Apex Legends Mobile is a really good translation of the game to mobile.
Which is weird, because the Switch port is awful.
They made the Switch port based on, like, the console and PC version, not the mobile version, which I think was a fucking mistake.
Right. Best indie game. Is it going to be Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, or Tunic?
So, the big issue here is that I would love to say Cult of the Lamb, but the biggest issue is that it had way too many technical issues at launch. It
did, but it also didn't really make the news for it. You heard that from me. You didn't hear that from the press.
Yeah, but I feel like Stray was a surprise hit this year, honestly. Tunic did really well as well, but I feel like Stray was just like such a surprise hit for so many people and just had such a big impact upon a lot of different like game journalist outlets as well as just general consumers. I think it's gonna be Stray.
I want it to be Call of the Lamb just because I do really like the game.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Tunic.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was.
I mean, Tunic's also a safe bet.
Yeah. Again, I'd really like it to be Cult of the Lamb, but I'm not comfortable voting for it. I will vote for it myself in the actual voting, but I'm not going to vote for it to. I'm not going to predict it to win.
Yeah.
Best ongoing game. Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact.
Best ongoing.
Fierce competition.
Oh,
This is
really good.
this is pretty fierce. I think basically any of these could win.
Fortnite had a strong year this year, actually. Like there were a lot of very positive responses to a lot of the updates for Fortnite this year.
I'm gonna go.
I liked it.
I'm gonna go with Fortnite because I just think it's the one of these that most of the panelists have probably been involved in.
Yeah, I'm also gonna say Fortnite, and that's actually a personal pick as well because I like Fortnite.
All right. Games for Impact.
Okay.
A Memoir Blue, As Dusk Falls, Citizen Sleeper, Endling Extinction is Forever, Hindsight, and I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.
I have heard of almost none of these games.
I only know of As Dusk Falls and Endling. As Dusk Falls is that one we mocked when it was announced because it looked like it was made of still images. It was like in the countryside.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Endling is the one with the fox. Well, okay, one of the ones with the fox.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I'm voting for Endling just because I know what the fuck it is.
I'm gonna go for As Dusk Falls.
Even though you hate it.
Even though I hate it. See, here's the thing. Just because I hate it doesn't necessarily mean that journalists do. A lot of journalists really like these kind of like weirdo avant-garde experimental slash artistically cheap looking games.
Sure.
So I'm gonna go with As Dusk Falls.
All right. Best performance. Is it gonna be Ashley Birch for Horizon Forbidden West, Charlotte McBurney for A Plague Tale Requiem, Christopher Judge for God of War Ragnarok, Men Engage for Immortality, or Sunny Sujic for God of War Ragnarok?
I think it's gonna go to Christopher Judge. I think Christopher Judge just has made a real impact as Kratos, like bringing the character into his own.
He's won before though.
He has, but like I don't know. Chris Judge's take on Kratos is still really good, so I'm gonna stick with this one. You can counterpick. Like I'm.
Yeah.
The strongest pick here is Chris Judge.
I'm gonna go with Sunny Sujic because it seems like it's more his game to shine this time around.
Right.
Yeah. I don't like that I feel like this really should be limited to one nomination per game, but
it should. I feel like this is a little bit cheating on God of War Ragnarok. It shows a little bit of favoritism.
Yeah. But I'll go with Sunny. Hold on, how the fuck do you spell his name? Suljik. Okay. All right. Best audio design. Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Will it be Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7, or Horizon Forbidden West?
I think for sound design, it's probably going to go to Horizon Forbidden West, actually. I feel like this is the one award where Horizon actually has a pretty good shot.
Oh, wait, hold on. God damn it. I accidentally wrote Sunny in yours. Hold on.
Yeah, no, that's not correct.
Yeah, one sec. I'll fix that.
I'm going for the Stargate, dude.
Yeah. No, it's Sunny, not Sun. God damn it. Hold on. What did you say for this one?
For
best audio design for Horizon.
Yeah, Horizon Forbidden West. I feel like this is the I feel like this is the category that if Horizon's gonna win any, it's probably just gonna be this one.
I'm gonna go with Modern Warfare 2 because I feel like in a multiplayer environment, people are increasingly aware of the importance of good sound design.
That is very true. That is very true.
And I feel like it'll be the most noticeable for people there.
Yeah.
So
that's a good call.
Yeah. Best score and music.
Okay, this one could be interesting.
Will it be A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Metal Hellsinger, or Xenoblade Chronicles 3?
Oh, I want to say either Hellslinger or Xenoblade here, but I think it's probably going to go to A Plague Tale.
I don't know too much about the music in A Plague Tale.
I've heard it. It's really good. I'm going to say Plague Tale Requiem.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Metal Hellsinger for one reason, and it's because you know how Jeff loves to do that thing where they go through all the fucking... No, wait, that would only be for Game of the Year. Never mind.
Only Game of the Year,
Yeah. So, never mind. Damn, Ragnarok was by Bear McCreary. He's a big name.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Ragnarok. I feel like it might be part of the sweep.
True. I'm trying not to give Ragnarok too much credit here, but at the same time,
The sweep is looming. Like, it could sweep.
it could, yeah. This feels like a Last of Us Part 2 situation.
Best art direction: Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Scorn, or Stray.
I feel like best art design. What was the first one?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. I feel like it's gonna go to Elden Ring.
You think that visual of the fucking tree is just too strong, too powerful?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just from everything that I've seen, Elden Ring just has such a really good, solid visual identity. And I think that's really going to carry it for this particular category. It just has this incredibly immersive world.
I agree. So I will also predict Elden Ring here. I might not vote for it, but it's going to be my prediction.
Can you pause for a second? I think there's a knock at my door.
Sure. Hold on. And we're back.
Okay.
Okay, where were we? Best narrative.
Alright.
Will it be A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, or Immortality?
I think this is going to be part of the Ragnarok suite.
Yeah, I think, Ragnarok.
Elden Ring has really good world design and lore, but I think in terms of storytelling,
Yeah.
it doesn't really have that personal immersive element that Ragnarok has.
I
think that's really gonna...
I could see it going to Plague Tale, but I think it's going to be part of the Ragnarok sweep.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, game direction. Best game direction. Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality, or Stray? Ragnarok
sweep. I want to give Elden Ring more credit here, but no.
And finally, we come down to the big one. The game of the year. The music I have playing in the background was really appropriate for that. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. Game of the year. Will it be? Stop me if you've heard these names before. A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, or Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
The simple fact that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 did well enough this year to justify a Game of the Year nomination is pretty cool.
Does it make you reconsider your RPG pick? I mean, if it got this far.
No, it doesn't exactly make... What was my RPG pick?
I think it was Elden Ring. Let me look.
I mean,
it was. It was also mine, so...
Yeah, Elden Ring's also here. Xenoblade would be a really good counterpick for RPG, but for Game of the Year... I feel like... Here's the thing. I feel like
it's between Elden Ring and Ragnarok. I feel like it's a head-to-head.
Really is.
It's a head-to-head. It's a cage match. They're going blow for blow. This is a tough matchup, honestly, because I feel like it's like none of these other fuckers count. Like, honestly, just get them out of here. It's between these.
Butting heads.
Yeah.
Do you want a counterpick for this one? Because I feel like if it ends up coming down to, like, we're both tied and it's down to game of the year, this would be a really good tiebreaker.
That is true. That is true. What way are you leaning?
God of War, again, these Game of the Year awards oftentimes have a level of recency bias for games that came out, like, right before nomination.
Some might even say it's part of Sony's strategy. I wouldn't say that out loud.
Elden Ring, though, really made it... Here's the thing. Both the previous God of War and the previous Soulsborne game both got Game of the Year for the years that they were.
Elden Ring is also highly associated with this event because of Jeff's dick sucking of it.
Also true, and it has the draw of having world building by George R.R. Martin.
And a huge dedicated community behind it. Like God of War Ragnarok is popular with the masses, but it does I can't say like God of War as a franchise has the kind of dedicated community behind it that Soulsborne titles have.
Yeah. So
they're going to come in droves to vote for it, even though community vote only counts for 10%, but you know, they could make the difference.
It could. It really is. It really is just a deadlock between these two for Game of the Year. I'm going Elden Ring. Like I gotta go Elden Ring.
I was gonna go Elden Ring, so I guess there might not be a counterpick here.
Yeah, the thing is, here's the thing. It would be like, you know, very like. It would be like, you know, arms up in the air, I guess, if Ragnarok swept.
If it's swept, sure. If it won, I don't know, because it's not... The reason everyone hated Last of Us Part 2 doing that is because people didn't like Last of Us Part 2, but people like Ragnarok, so, like...
True.
I don't think it sweeping would be as contentious, and if it is contentious, it's because Last of Us did it first. So basically what I'm saying is everything is The Last of Us' fault.
Right. Yeah... That is a good point. You know, I think I'll lean on recency bias then. I will counterpick.
All right.
God of War Ragnarok.
All right. Finally, some excitement. And that's all the categories, so let's just run down what we picked in case we have any last-minute sort of heebie-jeebie feelings and need to scramble and repick. So let's go down. For Best Esports Event, I said Valorant Champions Event, you said EVO. For Best Esports Coach, I said Blade, you said Doom Bros. For Best Esports Team, I said Dark Zero Esports, you said the LA Thieves. For Best Esports Athlete, I said Faker, you said Faker, we said Faker, we all scream Faker, we want Faker. Best Esports Game, I said Counter-Strike Go, you said Valorant. Most Anticipated, we both said Tears of the Kingdom. Best Adaptation, I say Edge Runners, you say Arcane. Best Indie Debut, we both said Stray. Content Creator, we both said Nibelion. Best Multiplayer, we both said Modern Warfare 2. Best Racing/Sports, we both said GT7. So we had kind of a string of agreement there. We were just like in sync. Remember when we were so in sync, in tune with one another?
Oh, we are so in sync.
Oh, we were so in sync back then, like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
For Best Strategy/Simulation, I said Total Warhammer 3. You said 2 Point Campus. Best Family, I go Lego Star Wars, you go Kirby. Best Fighting, we both did King of Fighters. Best RPG, we both said Elden Ring. Action Adventure, we both said Ragnarok. Action, I say Modern Warfare 2, you say Sifu. Best VR/AR, I said Moss Book 2, you say Among Us. Innovation, I say Last of Us Part 1, you say Monkey Island. Best Community Support, I said Destiny 2, you said Final Fantasy 14. Best Mobile, you went Apex Legends, I went Marvel Snap. Indie Game, I went Tunic, you went Stray. Best Ongoing, we both said Fortnite. Games for Impact, I went Endling, you went As Dusk Falls, even though you hate it. You have a love-hate relationship with As Dusk Falls.
I guess so.
Best Performance, I went Sunny, you went Chris. Best Sound Design, I say Modern Warfare 2, you say Forbidden West. Score, I said Ragnarok, you said Plague Tale. Art Direction, both Elden Ring. Best Narrative, both Ragnarok. Best Direction, both Ragnarok. And for Game of the Year, you're going Ragnarok, I'm going Elden Ring. We will see who wins.
I'm feeling like it's going to be... every year I get a little bit closer to you. So I feel like this is like as good a year as any for me to win.
Yeah. And keep in mind that this is not the totality of these count for 1 point apiece. Our announcement predictions count for 2 points apiece. I got to look up what the exact rules on those were. I got to go back through our DMs. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that closer to the actual event itself. I believe we settled last time on a 48-hour cutoff period for the announcement picks.
We did, because
just in case,
being a lot of
just in case, yeah,
that we would have made, like a lot of guesses that we would have made that were like a week before. So
yeah, we set it on 48 hours because it gives time, but it also means that it's just in case of like leaks. We don't want to do it like right before because shit could leak. So we settled on a 48-hour before period, and we like to hold to that. Like, we're probably not going to actually do that before that, because then we'll just have to redo them if shit gets announced or whatever.
Yeah.
But still, a lot of points are on the table here. This is like 31 points on the table.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Stay tuned to the Gaijin show to find out about how the Game Awards bet went. We might do a prediction thing before, right before. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we'll keep you posted on our Game Awards bet as usual, as well as what the punishments will be. So stay tuned to the Gaijin show. Stay subscribed to the channel. Zeke freak out. Ciao ciao for now.